Hey everyone, it's Dave from Dave's Ohio Barbecue. Today I am going to be reviewing the Inkbird Smart Wireless Barbecue Thermometer IBT-4XS. Stick around. So to be completely honest, Inkbird sent me this thermometer for free. They wanted me to make a video. I'm about to do that. I'm going to be completely honest with you here. I'm not going to, sugarcoat it and tell you what I think of this thing. I'm going to tell you exactly how it operates and how good it is. First, when you open up the box, you're going to have the directions, and you're also going to have this warranty registration card. Make sure you fill that out so that you have the warranty on it. And then inside, it's got the unit itself. Got a little plastic peel-off sticker here. There's really nothing on the unit except on-off on the back and a power button on the front that you just kind of hold down to turn it on and off. There's no removable batteries on this. This is a rechargeable unit. So underneath the plastic here, you've got 4 barbecue probes. This has 4 ports on it, 4 probes, which is really nice. Then you also have the cord for recharging it as well, and then 2 of these little brackets that they make for putting the thermometers on your grate so you can tell the temperature of your smoker or your grill. So since there are no buttons on this thermometer really, everything is controlled by the app. It uses the BBQ Go app that connects to the thermometer via Bluetooth. And it's a generic, barbecue app. There's really not much to it. But you can set a lot of presets. You can set Fahrenheit and Celsius. You can set the range, whether you want, like, let's say you want your smoker to be in between 225 and 250. You can pick that, or you can make a custom preset that you can use for that. And then you can also set done temperatures for your meat. You want your meat to be, rare, you can set it to 120, 120, or 125. There's all these different presets in there, and it's kind of handy. And actually, you can hear it right now beeping in the background. I'm going to go turn that off. It also has access to a graph, and it'll show you where the temperatures of your probes have been. So if you had a heat spike, or if your temperature is dropping, or it dropped too much, you can see when and where that happened. The only problem I see with the graph is I can't really control how much time it shows. It was only showing like an hour or two, and on a long cook, I couldn't see from start to finish, which that would be nice if they could change it. So to test it today, what we're going to do is we're going to be making a prime rib roast out on the pellet smoker. I'm going to put the meat probe that comes with my smoker on one side of this piece of prime rib, and then on the other side I'm going to put the one that comes with the Inkbird thermometer and see how they compare. At the end of the cook, I'll also check it a little bit with my my ThermoWorks ThermoPen, because that's probably the most accurate thermometer I have. And then I'm also going to put one of the smoke chamber thermometers inside and see how that compares to the temperature of my smoker. At first, the pit thermometer that I had in there, the one that tells the temperature of the cooker, was way off compared to the thermometers on my smoker. It was between 20 and 25 degrees off, which is way too much for me. So I started thinking that maybe the Inkbird was really miscalibrated. But then I realized it's kind of cold out today. It was only like 40, 45 degrees. And the thermometer on my smoker is on the back wall of the thermometer, and then the one that's on the lid obviously is on the outer wall of it as well. And the air around there is really cold, so I'm thinking that might have been throwing off the temperature of the pit itself. So what I did was I took out my ThermoWorks smoke and I put that pit thermometer in there as well, and that was reading pretty much within 2 degrees of the Inkbird for the entire cook. So I think the temperature of it is just fine. Overall, I like the make of this thing. I like it. It's not the most heavy-duty thermometer around there, but it's pretty solid. The magnets hold really well against the smoker. One of the complaints I read online, which totally is true, is in direct sunlight, it is really, really hard to read the numbers on the actual unit itself. But since you have the Bluetooth, you can just take out your phone and it connects really easily to the unit and see what the temperatures are that way. And speaking of Bluetooth range, it really was pretty strong. I mean, my entire patio was fine. I went inside to my kitchen, it covered. The only time I kind of cut out was when I went to the far end of my house, it would cut out. I actually went into the bathroom with the phone, and it's got all tiled walls and stuff, so I think that might have been blocking the signal. That cut out there, but I don't do much barbecuing from my bathroom, so I don't really see that as a big deal. But yeah, the range was good. It was solid enough to be really useful. So let's talk real quick about the pros and cons. Pros, the price of this, not too bad. I'll show you the price right here that it's currently running on Amazon. Okay, pretty reasonable compared to some other. It's got 4 probes, which is awesome. You can use some of these probes that look like meat probes. You can use them to do the temperature of your smoker as well. They don't all have to be meat probes. Bluetooth, you've got the app. That's really convenient. That's a definite pro. And just, you know, simple. It's really simple to use. That's really the biggest pro of this thing. It's really, really simple to use. Another definite pro of this is the rechargeable batteries. It's got a lithium-ion battery in it. You plug it into, you know, any old brick. You can use your iPhone brick or whatever, and charge it up. I like that a lot. Don't have to worry about batteries. Don't have to mess with them. That's definitely a plus on this thermometer. Another plus is the size of this thing. It's kind of small. You know, it's kind of small and simple. I like that. You know, just plug it in and go. It's very, very easy and convenient. The cons on this thermometer: you can't really calibrate it. You can't really see the LCD screen when it's sunny out. Not a real big problem. And that's about it. You got to make sure that the wires are pressed in really hard to the unit, or you'll get false readings. You'll hear it click, and you got to make sure you hear that click, or you're not going to get an accurate reading on your thermometer. So there it is, the Inkbird 4-probe wireless thermometer. It's got a couple little problems with it, but overall it's a pretty decent thermometer, especially for the price. So if you're looking for one that can connect to your phone and that you can control from your phone, this might be a good investment. It'll definitely be added to my rotation of thermometers. I will use this thing all summer. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Dave's Ohio Barbecue. I also have a Facebook group. You just look up Dave's Ohio Barbecue on Facebook and you should be able to find it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that little bell down there because I'm always making new videos, and that way you'll get notifications whenever a new one comes out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.